After Santi's mixtape, we got the track with Dog Questa, and I worked with like 66 beats. We're actually gonna make that features track our single next month with Dog
I'm going back in.
I didn't do this, right?
Absolutely love it, man. This is Catalyst coming through on this one, featuring Proverb and Scratches by the Cut. Hey, we live. They should be live in about 10 minutes. So it's Catalyst CSI, CATACSI. If you want to join, make sure you follow it, or just maybe follow the hashtag. Might be easier. Hashtag we live, and perhaps you can find the link. It's dropping at 5 o'clock. Stay tuned for that one. That's what it sounds like. This is the Forum on UJFM 95.4. I'm Spoken Priestess. At about 5 o'clock, we're heading out to Africa today. We're going to... I've got such a goldfish memory. We're starting off in South Africa via Kenya, then Nigeria, then we go off to Zambia, then we go to Zimbabwe. We've got a brand new track from Zambia. It's called Nipempako, and I'll tell you what it means. It's Nyanja, which is a dialect from Zambia, but I'll educate you all about that when we get to the trip. Right now, we're still talking to Smashes and Tumi. The question of today has been what the youth of today is struggling from, or what challenges they're facing. This topic comes from last week. We were talking about, SA hip-hop and politics, and do we still rap like prophets of the city, and, back in the days. And people are like, but times have changed. Yes, generations also move with their music. So the music today has also changed. Then we asked ourselves, so what struggles are we facing today? So what would you say that, some of the challenges that the youth of today are facing?
Well, the youth today, I feel like, are facing a lot of challenges. I feel like information, like access to information. I feel like the youth have less information, and it's not helping because there's so many opportunities out there, and it breaks my heart when I see these people struggling and I can't help. But then the only thing I can help and tell them is to just read, man, and actually just go out, like go to libraries, try get mentorships. I feel like people just need information. Information is so key. I think a solution for these social problems that the youth are facing, I feel like if they go into like social responsibility schemes in their environment.
Yeah.
So if they just do simple things that can help they improve their environment and community, it'll make a difference for them. And I think that can also just inspire them to do more. If you just work at like the things that are disturbing you right now, and you try to fix that, and then I feel like they can just branch out more and just do things that can better them.
Yeah.
I feel like just bettering the community first will really help.
That's so. Yeah. Smash, what do you think from your perspective?
For me, I feel like the biggest struggle for our youth today is the fact that we don't have a struggle. Like, I feel like that is our biggest struggle. Like, everyone is running around trying to find their own struggle, and that's why we can't all relate.
Yeah.
Like, that's why we can't come together on anything, because no one can relate to the next man. It's like, okay, yeah, you're going through that. I don't give a and I'm going through that, and everybody else, like, that's why everybody's running around just, like, trying to find where to go, because no one is, like, checking for the next man to be like, yo, actually, this is what's going on, and that's where we should be going. That's our biggest struggle, in my view.
That's deep. That's so real, because it makes sense, especially in comparison to where we come from as a people. We used to always say we are not going to do this Afrikaans thing in school, and today it's like,
it's like now, now that's gone.
Yeah,
like,
I get you.
Okay, we're gonna fight to be educated, and then everybody comes together and like, yeah, that's what we're fighting for. And now, okay, that's sorted. And I was like, okay,
yeah,
cool.
And what about those that
now?
Can't read, so it blocks them out as well in the struggle.
And now it's like people will, like, just a small portion of people will try and make like noise about this like whole corruption thing. It's like, okay, yeah, cool, but I'm also trying to get my checks up. Like, yeah, it's like, okay, cool, but like that's not a big deal. It's a big deal, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, I'm not even in that lane of life.
Yeah.
So
you're not there.
Yo, y'all sort that out. I'm trying to rap or something. I'm trying to sell platinum. And
Yeah.
somebody else is like, I'm trying to be Picasso. And somebody else is like,
I'm trying to graduate.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
so it's just like, oh yeah, nah, figure that out. Everybody say, yeah, figure that out.
Yeah. That's deep. I mean, that's my next question is really, really, really tough, but it just really got me thinking, how did we even get to this point? I mean, is it so much freedom that we end up in our own little messes, so free wherever we are in our own little silos, that we lose sight of what do they call it? Gated communities. We lose sight of what's happening next door.
It's a weird thing. I feel like when I look at America, I feel like America has like the best system out there, because even though they may not have something that everybody can relate to,
Yeah.
like for Americans, as soon as they're born, they're being taught that America is the greatest country in the world. And like, just whatever you do out there, as long as you're a patriot. So it's like they have that like one thing that they come together about.
Doesn't matter, but
we
you're
may
American.
fight internally about this and that, but yo, America's the greatest country in the world, and yo, the American dream is like the dream in the world.
Yeah.
I think we just need to find our identity after that whole thing. Because
Yeah.
we did that, we sorted that out, that's cool. And it's like now we just need something.
We're struggling to find out who we are when
Yeah.
we're not fighting.
Yeah. That's why people are picking fights. It's like, I think, let's just fight or something. Cause
Yeah,
I have
don't
no
know what to
idea
do.
what to do.
Yeah.
Let's fight somebody.
I love it. I love it. Ah, man, this is so powerful. Speaking to Smashers and Tumi, in a bit, we're heading out to Africa. This one is Casper Your Best. I'm Alive.
Remarkable music. 5.4 plays you all hits.